Here we go. King of Fighters 15, PS5.
KOFXV.
There it is, demo version. Monday morning. Beta Part B. Let's see what we can get done. Let's see who we can get in. Already just checking the buttons. It feels a lot better than it did. It feels a lot better than it did. And one thing I wanted to do is just run through the tutorial. Get my fucking bearings. Get my super bearings. Admittedly, it feels complete. It does feel snappier, a little bit faster than it did. Next subject. Give me all the basics. Let's hear the cool music. Complete already, alright. Super tutorial. Next subject. Dash forward to dash, and then back dash. Super simple. Now, some of this is going to be a test to see what just how swift and steady the Dualsense is going to be for fighting games. Oh, they want to hop, huh? Short hop. I think the first time when they did the beta, I booted everything up just to check it out, but not actually play. Tap down, then briefly. Oh, short angled hop. Oh, see, this is gonna be tough on a Dualsense. I forgot about that angled short hops in KOF. And then super, right? And then super hops. Hyper hop. Hyper jump. To guard against attacks. Because it's a fighting game. It's your first fighting game. You press back to block. I couldn't get into DNF Duel. I think it's already shut down by now.
Ready? Go! Complete.
So in that regard, I can't exactly test out that game, but I think it's got no offline, no online. Deplete the opponent's guard gauge. Yeah, this does feel better. Admittedly, it does feel better than the first alpha, beta, gamma, whatever they did. Inputs feel way better, admittedly. I don't know to what extent it's between 4 and 5. That's my guess. All right, forward evasion. Well, what in the hell is punch and kick? No block. No block out of run. Weird. I didn't know that they had a roll. Is that new? New for this one, huh? A roll backward and forward. Okay. They want to add new, you know, in Street Fighter V, I always thought that V reversal, or whatever that blocking reverse was, right before hitting the ground, and that's attack. Interesting. Guard cancel, forward emergency evasion. Do you have enough styles or angles? Wild guard. Well, thanks, bud. Evo, huh? Not even allowing me to move close to block. You really have to do it inside the block hit. Like almost ahead of, almost when it makes contact on block. Man, why would you want to do that? And it doesn't even push you around the other side. That's what I was just saying in Street Fighter V. That style of like V evasion was incredibly useful. While guarding. Back. kind of are like mashing it. Not that. Heavy. Now I need to do a heavier punch and kick button. Alright. Blowback. Were any of these in KOF before? That's it? Tutorial menu? You'll be returned? Alright, I know what I need to know to be a KOF fighter. I know what I need to know. Basic moves, attack moves. No, so you didn't do this shit yet. Basic moves, attack moves, light.
Ready? Go!
Alright, step it up. Well, okay. Tutorial menu finished and completed.
Complete.
And a jumping punch. I wonder if you do really want light and heavy. I guess for the blowbacks. What about throwing and the shoulders? He does too. Standing leg kick. I forget if I normally put the kicks up top for whatever reason, just to be odd. And then jumping light. Admittedly, the graphics look way better than they did in the last one, and the input is it's getting better. I wonder if I would not use an analog stick for a fighting game, but with this PlayStation 5 DualSense, I don't know how accurate or snappy it's really going to be to use this, dare I say, shitty DualSense. Shitty DualSense D-Pad to maneuver around. Blowback. So you can just pull that at any time, even if you're not in block. That's got to be odd. A lot of fighting game moves breaking out of block stun because people just don't want to learn. Shatter strike. A stun. All right. A pretty cool stun starter. Crumple in place.
Ready? Go!
Command. He has them. Forward. They want to do forward advancing. Command normals. Yeah. I mean, I think. I don't know. Would the DualSense be good for fighting games? Who knows? Punch. Yeah, I think I had the strongs down low rather than on default. No big deal. I forget, for whatever reason, I forget that kick is close to your opponent. Aha, throw. That's why. The heavies are throws.
Ready? Go!
What kind of grab does she have? One grabbed immediately. Just back? Back forward or just back? Weird. I wonder if that's also light. Counter throw. Weird. I wonder which heavy or light. Let's try heavy punch. And forward. Wow, I wonder if you really have to do back forward. How would you ever do that?
Ready? Go!
I actually want to try it again. Previous subject. Do you really need to do back forward?
Go!
How would you do it? How would you consider it? I'm gonna counter with heavy punch. It's odd that he thinks that's heavy. Immediately upon throwing. Whoops. Let me try forward. Nah, just forward. Alright. Weird. Weird. Throw break seems very difficult. Which is kind of odd. Pack your opponent with. Come on, man. You ready, training dummy? This training dummy's got a mind of her own. I think I'm ready for some more training mode.
Ready? Go!
2 or more max gauges. I keep trying to I'm losing track of which symbols of theirs represent light and represent heavy. I think maybe if they clean up the input response, this game could be cool. What is that? Heavy punch, then light heavy? Max mode quick. Well, what's your heavy punch? And what's your light punch? On the ground? Landing on the ground? Well. Let's see what the command list is. No, you dummy. Not that. Button config. Yeah, press start. Light kick and heavy and heavy. Look at all the emergency evasions and all that dumbass shit. Close. No, close. I said back. Close. So that it's heavy, light, heavy. How are we gonna slam another heavy on the ground? No. He doesn't like it. Maybe oh, canceling out. Why do I restart? Canceling it out, huh? That's what they wanted you to do. I had a feeling. It's odd that they didn't. It's odd that they showed it in a sequence in a row and not plus at the same time. Jesus. I guess I should have read it. Really. Simple, sweet combo. Rush gauge. I kind of, was never a super KOF main. I always thought 98 was cool, and, 13 was very good. I mean, it was alright. But you know me, I'm an input stickler main, so if it's not gonna be... That wasn't it. Why did you go through the sequence of, Why did you go through the sequence of showing me that cutscene? If it's not gonna... Alright. Okay, maybe that's what I hit. I didn't hit, it counted 4 punches and it didn't take the light kick. Good enough. Do that shit again. Restart. Do that shit again. I just want to. I want to see this. Get that shit off the screen. Time. Hang on. Complete. No, you idiot. Oh my god. I just want a cutscene. I want a cutscene. I want that cutscene. Now. Style on him. Alright, good enough. Next subject. So dumb. So how anime is this game going to be? I feel like it's kind of in between. It's like halfway toward Tekken. Just in terms of that strange Eastern style that Americans love so much. The graphics look pretty cool. It looks like that big 3D cel-shaded style. The moves have impact. The input is honestly not bad. It's not laggy. I don't know how swift it is. I'm gonna say between 4 and 5. It's not 5. I don't know, 4, 4.5. That's what I'm gonna. That's gonna be my vote for right now. 4. If it's a flat 4, it'll be a good fighting game. If it, and it doesn't really feel. It doesn't feel slow or laggy. It feels like they want me to do both at once. Thanks. You don't say plus, they just put them next to each other in a sequence. Dummies.
Ready? Go!
I think that would be the thing, like, if what, Dragon Ball FighterZ and Tekken are 4.5, I don't know where this half frame shit comes from. That was a really slow double quarter circle. I think this could be good.
Ready? Go!
People seem to like it. No. That's interesting. Because they want me to do double punch at the same time. Ordinarily, full disclosure, I would macro this. Or I would move. That's probably what I did. I probably moved. Yeah, I think I moved the lights up top and the heavies down low.
Ready? Go!
But it seems like that wouldn't work because you need to be doing these rolling moves, which are set up pretty nicely on the D-pad. So what is that? Both heavies. Aha! Half circle back forward.
Time to start off with a climax!
So this is the same thing. Video games are pretty tight. Why is that the same? Oh, it doesn't take. What? You don't have to do. It spends. I don't know. It spends meter, but this is the ardor of playing a fighting game. Before you can just play, it's interesting that fighting games sort of have among the most skill-based, performance-based, execution-based gameplay, but then on top of that is this layer of system detail that you need to learn. Otherwise, you're not going to apply it correctly. Like, why would I want to spend quarter circle back, half circle forward for a more efficient way to spend meter on a super than light, heavy? And then what? Can you do it twice? Yeah. Super cancel. You don't technically need to do a triple quarter circle. Don't even read the tutorial, just or into double kick. So they want you to do double kick. See, double kick, come on, man. Hang on. I'm already refusing to memorize any of this stuff. So already now, when I played KOF13, a lot of the ways that the manner in which you could cancel. First of all, spending meter on enhanced or supers is easy, but the way in which you could even spend meter to it's like a lot of the cancel meter and the super meter were separate, and you could the cancellations were more fluid and kind of automatic. You didn't even need to go into your precious little max mode or whatever. And it's like I'm not really eager to learn. Do I need to do them both heavies? I wonder when she's after the first one. And again, I love the super. It's tight. Pretty good. That's it, huh? KOF tutorial? Alright. I kind of don't even want to play, fight against other players offline, single or normal. Casual room, ranked room. I don't really want to go online. Admittedly, I kind of just want to goof around. Let's go into training mode.
Select member.
So, let's look at Terry. Who else is in here? I think these have a lot of different characters than the first one. Who's this girl? Is that not a girl? Whoops. Isla, Kay, and Blue Mary. Yeah, sure, let's rock.
Select stage.
Hyper Gout Beach Resort. I'll go there next. Admittedly,
Battle of Titans.
a good fighting game would be. It'd be a nice compliment to Tekken. I mean, come on. I think this game. You know what? I'll say flat out. Because I loaded the last demo, and just to check it out, this is giving me a much better impression. The graphics look better, and the button response feels better. So if you're into fighting, like, you know, if you want to be a try-hard and act like you were around in 2011, and you want to, man, even his his electric guitar, his tremolo picking sounds bitchin'. The current crop of fighting games has been sorely lacking since like 2014, so I think so long as the input response is somewhat decent, 4 frames would be fine. 5 is not okay. All right, maybe you've restored my faith in video games. And can I just like mash? See, like I'm not a combo fiend. I'm not into system rule-based learning. Learn your system. Yeah, like we've all been waiting for another KOF so that we could practice our max mode combos. None of this shit translates outside of your stupid series franchise. So what I want to learn are fundamentals. I like fundamentals. I don't mind combos. I don't want to learn system rules. That doesn't translate. Ironically, I like asymmetric character games, and I like learning matchups. Look at this stupid wrestler guy. Look at his frame in the background. It's like, look at the people. It's like Bloodborne when you put the enemy to the edge of the screen, they start going stop motion. This game's tight, dude. I really think this beta is much improved compared to the first one. What kind of dumbass super do you have? Back circle, quarter forward, half punch. What do you have now? I like that double sweep, long sweep. Like this Halloweening of a Malmsteen ripping guitar track. I don't like this guy. He's fast, but I don't know. He's got a nice kick. This is input response is pretty good. Closer to, I mean, I'd bet on 4 over 5. It's not laggy. All right, give me a good fighting game. I'll watch it. I'm not gonna play it, but I'll fucking watch it. Come on, man. We Tekken Online and Marvel 3 Locals. Come on, dude. Give us a real fighting game. Give me something to get. I mean, give me something to get excited for. You know, I'm waiting with bated breath for Project L and NetherRealm's next Injustice graphics update. Come on, give me a real fighting game. All right, let me. Good enough. Let's go to member selection. Well, that language might mistranslate over here in the West. Let's go Terry. And let's see, Ryo, Kyo. I think he was pretty cool. Oh, the blue. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach.
It's about to be a party up in here.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I gotta admit, not bad. These graphics look good. About time. Wow, the Dualsense. I don't know, man. A Dualsense for a fighting game. Using the D-Pad? What are you guys out there in, you know, YouTube land? You're using arcade sticks. You're real hardcore. Been around since the Guard Crush days, right? Yeah. So, yeah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah. Hup, hup. I like that big kick, big standing 4. So how many fucking modes are there? There's the roll, there's the blowback, then there's the spinning max mode, whatever. How many? What can you combo? He's got a close forward already, right? So they like command normals over here. It's kind of a low flame. Is that the Bay Bridge in the background? Pretty cool. These backgrounds look good. Look at her. What? It's odd. That's what it was. I had light kick. So yeah, I had light kick on triangle. What is the what do I need to do with big heavies? What do I need to do with double heavy? Or double heavy punch? Just that? You can macro double punches. But I mean, can you macro roll? What about your throw? What kind of throw do you like? Was that a real combo? I don't even know what I did. Just freestyle. And then if you're gonna get Magic Series, is there a way to turn that off if nobody wants that? I like the little always delicious. I love his little his half taco kick that's not gonna hit behind. So just poking with these shitty pussy little lights, little light poke, little here, little light poke there, and then you're gonna go max mode and you're gonna do all the quarter circle half back. Just unlock your combo. Is this gonna wind up being? Now KOF13 was very space heavy. You can do your little short hops. Is this gonna wind up being just the new Marvel 3 of slippery slope fighting games where it's like boring little poking until somebody does a full screen max rage for 65% and we just watch, and you're gonna try and do this online? I think this game could be pretty good. I think with this solid of an input response, I would know if it was real shitty. And even on the menu, it ain't bad. It feels... It might be 4. It might be flat 4. Compare it to Guilty Gear Revelator. Or maybe DBZ, or maybe Tekken. I think it's faster than Tekken. It's not slow. It doesn't feel like it's 5, so... Anyway, none of you all cared. If you cared, you would have been complaining about all these fucking games for the last 7 years like I was. And you obviously weren't. Alright, Terry Bogard. Who else do I want to look at? Member selection. Yes. What about Kyo? What about this girl? Is she good? Who did I accidentally play as? I think was a dude. Antonov? Cronin. Antonov. Let me look. He's, what is the name? Wild Randy Rhodes or whoever he was? Galaxy Beach, Sao Paulo. Alright. Pretty good.
Get ready for a battle of titans.
Get ready for a battle of titans. You heard him. You heard the announcer. I think they have other options menus for, option menu. Can't check it in here. Pause menu. How many pause menus do I need, bud? For which announcer you want. There's like subtle, tender. I love that this is some Hawaiian tiki cafe. It's giving you a taste of island living. Very calm, very smooth and steady. No reason. Nobody needs to fight. You know, have your battle and grab a drink by the bar. I like how fighting game stages, you really feel like you want to be here. It's kind of like a fun place to be. Even this menu, the soft, you know, pastel Easter color palette, pretty nice. I think this is shaping up to be a good game. Way to go, SNK. I never thought I'd fucking say that. I'm still not gonna play it, but I'll definitely watch it if it's a real honest sort of fighting game. I like that big kick. The nice weird jazz. Really intermediate level nerds like fighting games. I mean, it's pretty clear to me. And here I am over here playing Sony first party story battles. You know, I studied music a day or two of my life. You know, I know a Mixolydian when I'm, you know, I know an Ionian Dorian if I have to ask. You know, don't even ask. His little Max. I like how his, look at how his tassels, his sweat towel, dangles over his weightlifting belt. Look at how the light catches the reflection of his fucking gold belt. That's real karat gold right there. That's real karat gold. I want to watch this guy's head pattern and see if it moves, or if the animation is on a loop. It's like the Cast of Destruction All-Stars. They lost in the arena, so now they gotta play the bongos at some Sao Paulo resort. That's a bummer. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a better gig. Living their best life, you know what I'm saying? Max mode is okay. I mean, I'm okay with it. Oh, yeah, Johnny, I'm okay with it. Oh, swinging. So, I mean, other than just a little poke or a fucking, it's like you can either poke with this shitty heavy, or do a 5-bar max mode combo. That's KOF. And then super hyper short hop. Super hyper short hop over here. We got this one, we got that one, we got this one, we got this one. You gonna do a fucking super hyper short hop on a Dualsense D-Pad? I mean, if you want to be MLG, if you want to be Pro League Evo champ, better fucking learn. You know, I'm not gonna do that shit, but you can. I like this little kick. How many different jumps do we got in here? I like this guy, Macho Randy Savage. I love that smash kick. All of a sudden, everybody likes Jazz because of Third Strike. I mean, were you around? I mean, who was even born in 2002? Listening to Jazz and playing Third Strike, being like, this is my jam, this is my shit. The people that were old enough to play that game were around for the Fusion era in the 70s. Bunch of fucking dorks. Yeah, let's see his hyper hop combo. I wonder if these max combos or these auto combos. I'm gonna try this girl. Psycho Gitkin. I like these outfits. Who haven't I seen before? I guess her. What other cool outfits she have? Let me go back to the beach, now the arena. And please don't pick training mode for every tournament. Like, please, just to be super accurate and hardcore. Like, at least in Street Fighter 4, it was random select. The only problem was you kept getting that damn volcano stage, and then they started adding DLC, and it's like random select favors the DLC stages. We get it. Tekken 7 did that too. This girl's fast. She's got a fast run. A nice waddle walk, turning. Are her hands in her pockets, and she just has a weird spacing. I like this game is good. For some reason, she's reminding me of Dark Souls 3. Some weird spell, weird magic, weird magic. But I mean, how much are you supposed to learn about these characters when they only have 4 buttons? And it's like, how much? That's the thing. How much about the fundamentals of your character's move list, normals, chains, and specials you're gonna learn? It's not really this type of game. It's like hopping and spacing into the one fucking light of punch, the one fucking light of punch. That's gonna go into your 5 fucking combo max mode. You know, do the magic series. She shakes up the spray can. She's some skater dark magic babe. All right. You know, brown-eyed girl. All right. So already I'm feeling fatigued. KOFXV. I think it's one of those games where it's not really a poke style fundamental space control game. Excuse me, like I like. Learning characters and their specials, how to control space. It's really about running movement, and you know, for all you air dash nerds out there, that just like you know, instant square box, you know, instant overhead or instant jump, empty low. You know, you might want to try a short hop here or there. But you know, train up your max mode. It's got a better input response than, you know, some dumbass 5-frame Guilty Gear Strive, I'm sure. Not really a poke-heavy game. Well, that's not true. It is a poke-heavy game, but look at her leg tattoo. You know what they say about girls with leg tattoos? They're good in bed. Anyway. I think... Let me check out one more. Who else haven't I looked at? I think I'll watch it. I think it's a perfect kind of fighting game to watch. Why are you going to go out of your way to learn? Why are you going to go so out of your way to learn? I like that red. Well, then use it. Why are you going to go so out of your way to learn? Blue, green, orange, purple. You're going to go so out of your way to learn how to play a fighting game. You know.
Nothing will stop this show.
Just to you know, fly to the Midwest and get the bird flu. I don't know if that's on the docket for today. But I think at the very least, with a smooth input response and nice graphics, it'll be pleasant for viewers. But I mean, who's going to commit themselves to learning to be very good, to travel for our entertainment, to perform on stream at a tournament for us to watch? I don't know. The devs don't know how to play their own game, that's for damn sure. He's got a bunch of weird command normals that I don't like. He accidentally hops forward. What are his, let me look at this a button. Let me look at a button command list. 1 inch. Yeah. I don't need to read the rest of that member selection. Special moves. Well, it seems pretty normal. Seems pretty normal. You got a DP. You got a DP. Can we pull those off? You know how accurately can we pull those off on You know what? Where's the command list? Where's the command list in this training mode? Attack data, key data, and attack data. I see it in the background. Frame? No. It tells you whether it's plus or minus. Well, better than nothing. Better than nothing. Let me look at this command list again. I like this other rock jazz. Heat drive, super special moves, climax super specials. Everybody's got the same command input. I guess that might be okay. Stockpile, normal throws. Quarter circle forward and then half back. Let me look. Yeah. Well, okay. I kind of like that. It's very and then once you get set up, boy, these animations look nice. Once you get set up, it's like, how much am I really just gonna poke with one fucking button? I mean, I don't know. Is it just me, or is these command lists? I was never a 4-button game main. I kind of like 6 buttons. I like a lot of normals, and I like NRS games where they have a bunch of these big strings. I kind of like big move lists, which NRS fucked up with Injustice 2. Blue Bug has got like 2/3 of a page. I mean, double spaced. It's ridiculous how lazy they are. So I mean, how much are you supposed to combo into super max mode? You know. I wonder if you could do no, not really. And how many other modes are there? There's blowback, and then there's this thing. You're supposed to He doesn't have any of his meter, so he doesn't want to do his little punch. What would you do as a combo? Just the accidental magic series, and it does what, 20%? Throw him the other way. Throw him. Now, so that's not. I think I'll do like the heavies on the bottom of the D-pad. Maybe that's why. All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I like this, I like how the car spray painted in flame. They took all the, it's like they left just the primer, and then they started spray painting on. So, I don't know, what do you think? Is that KOF? It's not really a poke space game, it's kind of a max mode combo game, which is not my thing, but I don't think it's bad. In fact, I think this game is quite good. I think with a smooth input response and beautiful graphics, it's going to be incredibly fun to watch other people play in tournament, so you don't have to do the work learning. And then Harada will come out and thank you very much, and then Armor King will be DLC. Alright, very good. KOF 15, shaping up to be not a bad fighting game for the next generation. I hope that it looks like there's going to be tons of characters. It'll be interesting to see. It's a team-based game, but you know, you just play one at a time, so I don't know what the difference is. How into this dense and heavy of a game? If people are afraid of long move lists, what in the hell are you going to do against long combos that require incredible link timing and meter management and max mode versus offline? I don't know. But that's not for me to say, it's for me to see as I stay home and watch tournaments on stream. And you pros do all the work for $7 grand in a world tournament. So, until next time, the King of Fighters 15.